By the time the baby's born, the mother's gone through all sorts of dangers, discomforts, food cravings, and multiple bra sizes to provide the baby with over 2 trillion cells. That's 2 trillion versus 1. Not 1 trillion, 1.
When I was a medical student, I wrote a few sketches for our local productions at med school, and that was the last time I wrote any comedy until about 3 years ago. And I wanted to write a sort of memoir about my experiences as a doctor, because I've worked in cities and in rural areas in different countries. So a lot of funny things have happened in my practice. But I got a bit bored writing it, so I decided instead I'd have a go at writing a sitcom. So I wrote a sitcom, three episodes. I did a synopsis. I tried to get it producers interested here and in the UK, because I lived in the UK and it was set in the UK. And then I didn't get much joy out of that. So I thought, well, if people aren't interested, I'll have to go out and take my work to the people. And I thought the easiest way to do that, not the easiest, but the more straightforward, is to do stand-up comedy.
Do we have the biological tools to achieve all this? Scientists have already identified an animal with the genetic material that's ideal for this purpose. No, folks, nice guess. But for those of you who thought the animal I was referring to is a stork, you're wrong.
I was looking for a specific theme. All my stand-up comedy is medically related, but I wanted a theme in medicine that wouldn't offend too many people, because I'm not a comedian that tries to make fun of people. I like just to be funny. And eventually it just grew, this idea of what goes on in the womb and how the fetus experiences life that we don't know. So that is really what it's about. It's about from conception all the way through to childbirth. And there are a lot of incidents that make it quite humorous, really.
But be warned, if anybody finds you with their head down the toilet, instead of calling an obstetrician, they're going to call a plumber and a psychiatrist.
My target audience is probably people who've been involved in a pregnancy, whether it's a mother itself or the husband. So we're looking at people probably 25 older, probably 30 older nowadays. And that's who it can appeal to. But really it can appeal to any adult. I use the medical terms we use to make gags and comedy out of those. It's a lot of comedy, and most of the time each gag is building up to something funny.